I haven't really been doing this for too long. A few minutes a day on a certain few days a week. And here I am. In these few minutes a day, I've gotten from someone who cannot maintain a balance for more than 2 seconds, and it's just a lucky 2 seconds, to being able to actually stick around it and hang on. And sometimes it almost feels like I can hang on forever. It's just up to me to fall. And it reminded me of this. Excuse the wind. I'm gonna have to head inside. As I was saying, it reminded me of this study or a psychological hack that we came across back when we were teenagers, quite a while ago. But it was about note taking and how to cement a new data set, a new subject, topic, formula that you learned. The first 24 hours are key to cementing the idea, the memory of it, if you will. So take your notes, whatever shape and form it is. This is not about the structure of the note taking and making it better. Take your notes though, whatever they may look like. And 24 hours later, go back and revisit it. Just spend 5 minutes on it. Revisit it. And then a couple of days later, do the same. Go back, spend a few minutes with it, revisit it. The first 24 hours, certainly you have to come back and revisit it once. And then a few more times throughout the week, throughout the next week. And you have succeeded, or you have drastically improved your chances of succeeding in cementing that lesson. And it's almost like providing fuel to sustain the idea long enough for the transition from short-term to long-term memory. And this is where 3 sides to 1 comes from. It's just restructured towards muscle memory as opposed to mental memory, although they're one and the same in a lot of ways. But 3 sides to 1 is about, yes, we have high standards and high expectations on the rankings and achievements on the health side of things. But just spending a few minutes a day on a few days a week on each one of them, just a few minutes a day, it'll do you wonders. And it may seem quite overwhelming to get a black ranking, black belt in health. You're going to surprise yourself, and you're going to inspire yourself when you realize how much progress you can make just spending a few minutes a day on each of them, on any of them. Pick 1, pick 3. Doesn't matter. You can choose one routine and do it for a few minutes a day every day. Or you can choose a couple and alternate. Whatever works for you, but again, top of every hour, you're taking a minute to work towards achieving that routine, succeeding in that routine. Whatever your baseline may be, you start anywhere and you move forward. Just 1 minute, top of every hour of your waking hours. If you sleep 8 hours a day, you're awake 16, maybe you do 10 of these 16. 1 minute at the top of every one of these 10 hours is 10 sets. And it's okay if you do 7. It's okay if you do 3 hours out of the 16. It's okay if you do none. Of course. No pressure. If 3 weeks ago you would have told me that I can walk on this thing, that I can balance on this thing, let alone walk, although in a lot of ways walking is easier than balancing still. But if you would have told me that I can balance myself for over a minute, I wouldn't have believed it. I'm very close with this trajectory. I am very close to actually walking all the way from bark to bark and walking back. It really feels like it's a few weeks away. A few more weeks of a few more minutes on a few days of these few weeks. And I'll be there. And it's just a piece of encouragement I wanted to share.